What's up, everybody? Tyler Brown here at FutureDDS.
Terrell Friday here at FutureDDS.
And today, we answer the question, can I still get into dental school with a low GPA and a low DAT?
Both? Alright y'all, so if this is your first time to the channel, what Tyler and I do, put these videos out to help pre-dents get into school, as well as show a little bit of our experience going through dental school. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know whenever we post up new content. You know what? Hit the like button.
Okay, so you have a low GPA and a low DAT. Look, we're gonna tell you something. Don't give up. Like, honestly.
Don't give up.
Rough situation, yes, but if your dream...
It's gonna take some work.
It's gonna take work. And you're gonna have to be committed, but honestly, if this is your dream, getting into dental school, this is all you've ever wanted, always continue to pursue.
Yep.
Because, I mean, hey, life happens. It's gonna be hard, but you can do it. You can definitely do it, and we're gonna help you.
So, first things first, let's address the GPA.
Please.
First thing you wanna do is reach out to master's programs and post-bac programs. This is gonna be a surefire way for you to retake some of those classes and actually improve your GPA. Now, one thing is that you don't actually want to jump into dental school if your GPA might have been that low.
Look.
You gotta think, your foundational science experience may be a little shaky. You wanna build that foundation so when you get into dental school, you can actually thrive and stay in dental school.
Right. All right, so number two, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about the DAT real quick. If you did not so well on your DAT, you need to take it again, but let's also recognize what you did wrong the first time. And look, before I give you this advice, I want you all to understand me when I say, I understand everybody isn't able to do this.
Right.
But if you are able, if you have a job, if you have anything else distracting you, stop.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Give it a month.
Cut it out.
Strictly study. We hear all the time that people are like, well, yeah, I gotta work from 9 to 5, but then after that, I'm
tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm still gonna try to study. Look, if you are able to, I understand everybody's not necessarily in the financial situation to be able to do that. And if that's the case, hey, I fully understand.
Definitely.
But if you just have a job because you're trying to fill up time, look, stop. Tell your job, I'm trying to take my DAT, and honestly, if they're not supportive of you, do you even want to work there anyway?
Exactly.
You have to lock in. You have to lock in. Because like we said, if becoming a dentist is your dream, you want to make sure at the end of the day, you're able to say, I did everything I could to get into dental school.
Now for those people that can't necessarily get rid of the job or take the break, that long chunk break, make sure you plan it out and give yourself time to study.
Yeah.
Study with every minute you have free.
But don't try to cram it.
Don't cram.
A lot of people, they'll be like, I have 3.5 weeks, I think I can do it. I'm like, you have a job.
No.
No,
don't do it.
No, plan accordingly.
Give yourself months in advance.
I would say, how many would you, at least 2.
I would say at least, I was gonna say 3.
Look,
3 months to just make sure you see every bit of info you can. Give yourself time to actually take practice tests and build on things that you're not doing well. That's one key thing. People think, oh, I'm just taking these practice tests, I'm doing these problems. But if you're not building that foundation, that catalog of questions and really seeing the information and learning it and knowing it, it doesn't matter how many of these practice tests you take, it doesn't matter how many practice problems you've seen, you gotta be able to retain it and put it into application.
Look, consistency. You have to look at it every single day, especially if you have a job and you only have, 3 hours a day to study. You have to stay consistent every single day for those 3 months.
Your weekends are not your weekends.
Oh.
They're DAT weekends, literally.
Please
Like,
don't let me see you out. Please don't let me see you out. And you're telling me
Instagram.
you're supposed to be, listen,
Look, man.
Sacrifices. Because I'm telling you, you do not want to look back and say, dang, I shouldn't have gone out. I shouldn't have gone to Miami that weekend. It's not worth it.
Man.
Give up 3 months of hard work for a lifetime of fulfillment?
Those first two things were very tangible, objective things. Like, you got to get certain numbers, obviously, to get into dental school. You got to have a certain level of, scholastic, ability to get into school. But these next few things are going to be some things that you can do kind of, I guess, more subjectively, or things that can vary and really be subjective to what you want to do. Whether it's a certain school you want to go to, whether it's, the area that you're in, the people, the resources that you have around you. You want to make sure you're leaning on all of your resources and every outlet you have to help you get into school. And that's, get in touch with these admissions departments. Talk to them. Like, literally send an email, get on the phone, find somebody who's a point person that you can talk to at these schools that, of course, obviously ones that you're either interested in, or schools where, you've heard great things about, or maybe just people that that work in admissions. Lean on these resources because they will tell you the true facts of what you need to get into school. Like, we give you our opinion, we give you, our idea of what we think is, valuable information from our experiences and from what we've seen, from what we've heard from people we've talked to. But for your specific case, you can explain all your details to these admissions directors, and they'll give you point by point things that you need to work on and things that can help enrich your application.
Right. No, definitely. Even if you don't even necessarily know like a faculty or somebody in the admissions department, if you have a friend who goes to that school, talk to them and ask them, who should I be in contact with? You're grabbing all connections everywhere. Because, that's life, relationships. So literally, lean on all your resources, like Terrell said, because if not, are you really giving it your all? So, number 4, I think a lot of people are in this situation also. You need to find the proper support group. Now, I knew
that's crucial.
Crucial. So literally, you might not even have a pre-dental society at your college or whatever it may be. You might not be around people who want to become dentists. You need to find some people.
Find a few.
Bounce ideas off of each other. Give each other feedback. Quiz each other for the DAT, whatever it may be. You need to find these people. Now, I understand some people might be somewhere out in the country, somewhere where there's, whatever it may be. We have the internet. Find a group. There's groups online. There's Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact there's like pre-dental Facebook groups that you can join. And literally all it takes is you being active on the Facebook group. You might find one person. Hey man, look, I'm trying to get into dental school. I see that we have similar paths. Is there any way, we can support each other?
Yeah.
However that might be. Reach out, speak your purpose, your dream into existence, honestly. Reach out to everybody, just start talking to people. Have a whole bunch of people who want to be a dentist just like you around you, and I think that would definitely increase your chances of getting there.
Very true. The last piece of advice that we can give is definitely building up other aspects of your application. So if your DAT score and your GPA aren't necessarily the most competitive, make sure you're working on every other aspect of your application. So, you might be super gung-ho about community service. Make sure that you're doing things, not only just being involved, but try to take a leadership role in that. Show that you're being proactive about saying, this is something I'm very passionate in. This is something I want to be more a part of, and learn how to put on these events. Learn how to be a managing person, putting on a community service event or this certain type of initiative, or start up an Instagram page and just put out, or like whatever you want to do, so you can start showing impact in other ways outside of just being, a dentist. Like, okay, cool, like I can reach the community in this type of way. I've been involved this type of way, and I've showed not only do I want to be a part, but I want to be more influential, and I want to have more hands-on, more hands-on impact in this way. Also, if you have a job, try to find a job within the field. It's good to have a job. Okay, cool. You've been working here for 5 years. That's good if you've also been doing things that involve dentistry, or say, right, okay, I've been working this job so that I can pay for my applications and do these other things. Obviously, some people, you may not be able to get a job right away, so you need to support yourself. That's obviously cool. That's obviously good. It's some things that you need to do. But at the end of the day, is that something that's going to benefit you in the long run? And if it isn't, it may be worth you taking a sacrifice and taking a step back, maybe going part-time at that job so you can study more for your DAT or your GPA, and maybe take classes and improve that GPA, Make sure that it's involved and it's actually giving a positive influence to your overall story. Exactly. As an applicant,
Like, even if you can be like a dental assistant. Granted, I don't know the process about becoming a dental assistant, so I don't want to speak on it too much. But if you're able to do have a job like that, I mean, people, you know, assistants were
Office
coming
assistant,
in
anything like
knowing a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even a hygienist knows a lot, you know. So if you're able to pick up one of these jobs, perfect, you know. But like Terrell said, make sure it's in line with your main goal. That's all we're saying. Look, we really want to preach this one thing. You are the master of your fate, literally. You can do whatever you want to do, and we genuinely believe that. We've both been in crazy situations, and we have worked hard to get out of those situations and into places that we wanted to be.
Work jobs, wow.
Look, honestly, everybody can do it. We are not special. Honestly.
Literally.
Just work hard, know your purpose, and have clarity of what you want to do, and you'll be able to do it. And really do not stop. Do not have any type of excuse. Oh man, we're really passionate about this because we always talk about this, you know, because anybody can be anything that they want to do. And we're definitely here to help you all do it. At the end of the day, if you don't execute, there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that missions departments can do. There's nothing your mom can do, your dad can do. It's literally on
It's on your shoulders. You gotta be diligent, you gotta be dedicated to what you want. Like you said, if it's your passion, you'll make it happen.
You will make it happen. But hey, that's the best situation because you're in control. So you trust yourself, right? That's all it is. That's all it is. But anyway, y'all, thank you. We hope this video was informative and helped somebody out there. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know whenever we release new content. If you have any questions for us, definitely leave them in the comment section below, or you can shoot us a DM on Instagram at _FutureDDS. But yeah,
That's gonna be it.
That's it. All right, y'all. See y'all soon.